Hello. Making change happen is a bit like piloting a jet passenger plane. Firstly, we have to get everybody into the terminal. We give them the essential information that they need to board our flight. We've got to get them to the starting gate, tell them the destination, the flight duration, the arrival time, and also how much it's going to cost them. This is the head knowledge that they need to decide to join us. We don't have to give them all the fine detail. They're mostly not yet interested in our route, our menus, the movies that they might be able to watch. We'll share such detail later once they're on board. But once they're in the departure lounge, we then have to get everyone boarding and we have to get them to take their seats. This is slow, it appears messy, some people come at the last minute, others are impatient to get away, but we wait until they're all in their seats and buckled in. In their minds, they've stepped out of comfort zones and into risk. However, in reality, they're still sitting comfortably, maybe with a drink or relaxed with their eyes closed. They've made the heart emotive commitment to join us, but nothing's actually changed. Now as pilots, we need to get our jet moving, but we can't do this on our own. On the ground there are a whole host of people, each playing a crucial role. They're clearing us for takeoff, fueling the engines, towing us clear of the terminal, from the control tower, ensuring that our route is safe. In the cabin, we've got stewards to care for our passengers. They're handing out drinks and nibbles, checking bags are safely stowed overhead, seat buckles secured. Initially, it takes lots of energy and effort to get us moving. It's really slow. But then we're no longer going backwards, we're beginning to move forwards under our own power. It's still slow, and we're going to get to the runway, and maybe when we get there, especially if you're in London, we'll be idling for a little while, waiting for our slot, but then we start moving, and we're racing along, getting faster and faster until we take off under our own momentum, and we're soaring gracefully. For me, this is an analogy of what it's like to introduce change. Just like a jet pilot, we depend on other people to help us and to support us as we introduce transformation. Our stakeholders are like passengers. They need guidance, cajoling, care. We help them change first their level of knowledge, their mindsets, then their attitudes, before we can ask them to change their behaviours. It's slow to begin with, it requires patience on our part and lots of information. And always the right information at the right time, never too much, never too late. So I want to say thank you to Harvey Neve for sharing this analogy with me. I absolutely loved it when I heard it, partly because I fly often for work, and I can relate really well to the whole image of what it's like to get a jet plane up into the air and to keep passengers calm, and then to arrive at the destination and get everybody out. Thank you. Thank you for listening.